but I'm not going to laugh.
Hey guys, this is Huzaifa from my YouTube channel Positive Academy. Today we are doing some kind of comedy because life must be the fun part, right? So I would like to share my experience first of all regarding comedy. What happened? I was in 12th stands and we used to do regular tuitions classes, right? And tuition classes was divided into two chunks. At one in the morning we have maths chemistry, and in the evening we have physics. So we used to be regular. And so one day while in tuitions, right, we were just learning and there was a pin drop silence. All was quiet, all was just attentive. And now some laymen come, some people just come to sell the goods, right? And so now they are making some kind of noise, like weird noise, right? So few of them just started laughing, and it spread so much that the whole class started laughing because life is contagious. Sorry, laugh is contagious. You can't stop. Just like yawning is there, laugh is also contagious. So if even if you're just trying to make some faces or doing something, it will definitely replicate. People will definitely have some this kind of laugh. So that's what my experience is. That's my story.
Okay. Okay, Vikas, you can go ahead.
And when we just did this kind of thing, then the teacher used to say to us that you will also sell this kind of goods only if you are not focusing on learning, and if you are not focusing on education with full power and concentration. That's the advice I just got from my teacher regarding that.
Mm.
Uh, Previous week I was in the training and I got the feedback like I should be more open to feedbacks and more receptive. So I was thinking, how is it possible if at the age of 34 and still I am learning? So that is only possible because I kept learning till this age. And yes, there is a thing that I have learned in this level. Now I am meeting people in this level, so it looks irrelevant to listen to those people because already I am here.
Yes,
So
you have
these
surpassed that
people
level.
think,
You have
yes, yes,
surpassed
yes.
that.
The thing is how to make them or realize them that I have already here. I am already here. They are also saying that your presentation is like in this level. When they, I am unable to what to say. Means share key. How do I convey them? Means already at this level. Now they are sharing the feedback which is irrelevant. Someone is sharing whenever you are thinking, your eyes goes like this. Well, that's a new a normal human condition. Means whenever human thinks, either their eyeballs go like this or the this. How can I control this? Someone is sharing a fact. Your knees are moving very much. My legs are moving. It is fine. How can my knees are moving? So then I realized that when the trainer have nothing to say on the presentation, or they see that your presentation is above their expectation, they have to say something, and they will say something. On the next day, what I did, whatever they provided me feedback, I kept listening. I'm like, okay, I am not going to argue with you because it is a wastage of time. 5 minutes of presentation and feedback for half an hour. I'm not that stupid enough to take that long. I say, whatever you want to say, okay, okay, okay. Then the trainer was also surprised. What happened in one day? You changed. I haven't changed. I am that clever to figure it out that yeah, it is bullshit to argue with you people.
So accept it.
And
Whatever is
there are,
coming up.
I think, there are six people in that batch whose interest was to whoever is going to present, we should bully him so that our presentation look nice because they know nothing and they have nothing to show also. But they were unable to bully me because I have no problems like in language or presentation. They tried to, but I have my ways to make them settle down. So this is the thing. Now I am deciding why should I go for training? That is the fact. Training is for improvement, but whenever I go for training, I am just degrading or demotivating myself. So why should I be a part of training?
Yes, I'm getting. Okay, was Rosni there?
Roshni who? Oh, Roshni,
Of,
the girl. Yeah,
of
he look
fake
like
mouth.
a oh, he look like what do we
See,
say, lady vamp.
see,
Oh, sorry, she means her body structure is like
yes,
male beam, you can
yes,
say.
yes.
Uh, her head is like this much big. Means I
Yes,
was well, how can a lady be a girl be? Means in from nowhere we can find a beautiful girl in her. That's for sure. And she kept asking me, Vikas ji, mera presentation kaisa laga? How was my presentation? What should I say? Whenever she goes to presentation, she is like, I am not confident enough. I have problem. I'm like, still 4 years, 4 months of presentation as a facilitator, working as a facilitator, you didn't have that much of confidence. Why are you working in the as a facilitator then?
yes. She has a self-doubt always. She keep on asking, Vikram, please say me, like, how did I just present on the stage? Like, am I just improving or not? So that's kind of a
The
confirmation.
problem is those entire group means Roshni, Simran, Ankur, and there are one or two boys, yeah, Lokesh, and I think I am forgetting one boy's name. These are the group from one induction, and they don't know anything. When comes to presentation, they were just going there and laughing and doing this and that. Like, why should I pay attention to you when you are not paying any attention to your own presentation? Why should I
Yes,
pay? I was appointed as a grammar cop, and it was his turn. And in the entire presentation, he was like laughing, ha 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 ha. No, everybody is watching his face. Nobody is paying attention to whatever he is saying. And then he suddenly asked me, "Okay, tell me my grammatical mistake." I clearly said, you are not paying attention to your own presentation. Why should I pay attention to your grammatical mistake? I have no time for this. Like, then he was like, are you going to tell me or not? I'm like, bro, I am not your employee. Okay.
you
Then he was
directly
like,
said to him.
yes. Then he directly shared, oh, what is this, bro? I'm like, bro means brother. I'm like, I'm not your brother. I'm like, okay, fine. Then don't ask me any question.
So what did Pinky Gupta say? Because I have just heard from someone like Pinky Gupta, one of the best trainer. So she has a 4 years
No,
experience of
not a best trainer. Look, the best trainers are always the induction trainer. That is Alicia, that is Noor, and all that guys. And the rest of the travel trainers, which have no use in FEA, they are in the STM and they are here to train and get trained. I am thinking that for STM is only for the trainers to get trained.
yes. Yes, they learn a lot by giving a training to the
Because
others.
I have seen some stupid trainers. Means there is one trainer, Masi. He doesn't know how to provide feedback. Means whenever he is trying to provide feedback, it is like he is going to degrade that person or discourage
Yes,
that person. So
I know.
that when our trainer doesn't know how to provide feedback, what is the use? He is still in his training period as a trainer.
Yes, he is Masi Uzzama. He is from Bihar. Like he has given
Mm,
like 1 year in the urban facilitator, and
mm,
after that he has been just promoted to the STM. So he was our trainer throughout of a week. Like before when I just went for a training, like in the first time, and you were also there. So at the time, he was threatening us the way that he was giving feedback. Whenever I used to speak in English, whenever I was using the different kind of vocabulary, some alien words, he was a bit confused. Oh my God, what has he said? Now he just kept on thinking. Then he just personally just came to me and he just told me, Vikram, how you just widen your just vocabulary. Could you please suggest
Mm,
me something? So
mm.
that's how he inflated me.
Few
The
days back,
problem with
few days back, I
the
had a
pro
call. I had a call, US call meeting, right? And in that call, I was just attending the call and just was listening with a different kind of conversation so that I can just get the what you can say accent, and I am just habitual with how they speak, like. So and there was
accent,
a group
accent.
of yeah, and there was a group of more than 10 people, right? And so now when the time when I got a time to just speak, right? So I just put on my unmute me, right? And at that time, all the dabbawalas and all that were coming, and now they are shouting. Which why I would say, "Yeah, lelo, palata." These people were just asking me and they were laughing tremendously. What kind of noise is this? And they were so much surprised. Like I told that in India, this prevails, right? People just come to your doorstep and sell the things. So they are a kind of sellers. We get vegetable wala also, dabba wala, different kind of people. And so they were just shocked. And so now they just came to know this tradition. And moreover, I also told regarding our edition, like how we used to have meal, like a lunch, dinner, right? In that, so it was kind of they were just so much fascinated by Indian culture because they have not seen this kind of. They are just totally new to them, and they were so much surprised that these kind of things are being happening. And so now few of them just asked me that, can I get a sari? How can I get a sari? Please tell me the price. Will you courier me and all the stuff they are just asking. And it was really a fun
Oh,
experience.
it was out of the box,
Yes.
out of the track. Okay, Vikas, could you please share your experience with the Masti Uzzama? He may just taken you just class for 2 days or 3 days, I think. He may have
No,
just taken.
Masud Jama has taken the first day workshop class, and on the very first day, we observed that he is person with some ego problem, and
Yes,
the
yes.
thing is, yes, he can't control his rage. Means
Hmm.
whenever he feels like we are dominating, or he
Yes.
has been
Only
overpowered, he started showing
his
his emotions in
anger.
his face.
Of
Okay, it is
rages.
clearly visible. Also, one of the facilitator provided him feedback that you have no interest in teaching us. You are just time passing
Just here.
whole time, and also sometimes you get angry also, and it is clearly visible. And that is the case. Even after that, when Pinky arrived, when I was presenting, then he was saying like that, you be receptive to the feedback and try to be listen. But I was in the dilemma that what to listen. I was presenting for the first time. Someone provided me the feedback that this is better from the previous time. I said, this is the very first time I am presenting. Okay. So okay, someone shared a feedback, whenever you think your eyes goes like thick. Well, that is the normal human being reaction. Means
Yes.
whenever someone thinks or some idea pops in your head, your eyes goes like this. Okay, okay. So this
Mhm.
is the normal way a person reacts. Someone share a feedback like your knees are moving very much.
No.
I was unable. How can my knees are moving very much? If they
How
say,
could
okay, you
this
are
be?
walking very much in the presentation area, or what kind of feedback is this? Then Masi Uljuma was like, be receptive, you are arguing with everyone. Well, what to argue in these comments? Means, then Masi Uljuma, be receptive, have some patience, silent, and blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, no problem. On the
He,
latter day, when I was presenting, and then on that very day, whatever the feedback was there, well, okay, come on, I am not going to argue. I am just simply going to. Someone was also sharing the feedback. Please keep the feedback on mind. Don't write. Pinky said, please write the feedback.
Hmm.
I was so confused. First, you decide what to do and what not to do. Then I will do accordingly you. And that's the problem with the middle level or learner trainers. Okay, they have no clear cut idea about how to conduct, but they only want whatever they are sharing with you. You should be receptive, you should listen carefully, you should be silent. Means don't argue to their knowledge, because
Yes,
they are trainer, they know very everything.
we can't thread their knowledge. Yes,
Whenever you argue with them, it is just like you are attacking to others property,
Yeah,
and
this
they
thing.
can't take it anymore.
Yeah, this thing one can easily see when you are into some clubhouse or some group talk, right? So now you need to just overpower your talk. It is like you only speak and other are listening. So that kind of skill it can also be a good learning for you. I mean, if 10 people is
yes,
there in the group and all are talking, so how you can just make your presence? That is the thing. I find it very
Actually, the
difficult.
thing.
I find it very
Hmm.
difficult when I was into US people group, right? Because at first most I just experienced that they are just making fun of Indians because our accent is totally different as compared to that of them. So now when I just
yes,
speak some our normal Indian language, they will just make fun of me. Okay, this is not, and then they will laugh. But still, I just control my anger and I just focus on how I can improve. And then when I just got a chance, then I can overpower them, even if there are 10 to 15 people just in the group. So this skill I have just learned, and maybe it took a very long time, maybe 6 months around, but I just cope up with this situation.
Actually, the
yes,
same thing is also happening in the induction also. Means there are 18 to 16 to 18 people as a facilitator, and there is one trainer. And whenever we are presenting or we are keeping some points in front of them, and other peoples are also judging us, na, ki who is saying right or wrong. So they are also know if he is presenting and he is saying something, that means he has knowledge. And definitely people agree or disagree, it's another thing. But when the trainer feels like, okay, now the facilitator who is working for 3 months, he is overpowering them. He feels like now my position is been threatened. How can it
mm,
be?
my position is at stake.
Yes. Same goes with the
Yes,
accent also. Means whenever there is an opportunity to talk to foreigners, they if you have some great ideas, they will make fun of you. But eventually and gradually, after some time, you will cope up with that situation, and that goes on smooth.
yes. But I really just like Mantasha Khan, the way that she just taught us. Like, really, just I enjoyed a lot of her skill.
Yeah, Mantasha Khan, that fat girl, means fat girl.
No,
Yes.
she's not at all fat, man. She's skinny.
Yes, I have seen. You have the worst choice in the world. Okay, as compared to girl, some fat girl, some short girl, some girl who is below the bar. You like
See,
all the girls.
now as this video is recorded, so Mantasha, Alisha is about to see this video. So please have a tongue. So the tongue should be controlled.
Okay, whenever the name comes, please mute that. That's it.
But are you sharing
No,
this content with your people, FEA
no,
people?
no, no. We are
Hmm.
not sharing. Maybe they will just jump in video like accidentally. So they may just they may just become what should I, they may just become surprised once they just get to know. Oh my God, they are just taking my name. Are you getting?
They will be not surprised because everyone takes their name. Okay. If a girl name is not taken, it means that she is not respected.
Respected. She is not respected, and there is a lack of
Respected in another manner.
right.
If there is a pin drop silence and suddenly you get a noise like "Ee," what will you do? You will
Yes,
definitely laugh. So this kind of weird noises used to come when we were there in the class, and then there was so much chaos. And now when we just started laughing, now it was so contagious that the teacher is not able to stop that, right? He's not able to take the charge to control the situation. The laugh just continues and continues. And then he just scolded us that, okay, please be quiet. Now this is just a teaching thing. Just please leave over the thing. So these are some of the things that is experience. And laughing, I think fun is the important part. When you don't laugh in your day, then it is a waste of the day. Nothing makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, humor should be there, right? So we can just measure the person and evaluate the person from their humor only.
Yes.
If they could just make laugh entire class, it means that they have something in their head.
Yes, and then they will definitely get
Society
appreciation
also.
from the girls. They will get appreciation from the girls because girls just support the humor kind of. That's why in the
So
class when someone used to be a lot of money, then they will definitely get a support from the girls. But then on the other end, those serious guy will just point out, okay, though he is having humors, but he is weak in studies. So that way they are just compatible.
mhm, right. See, because like before, like previous day, or I would say that when I was just coming from the Lucknow to my just home. So from Lucknow to Gehru, Masi Uzama accompanied us. Like I was there, Masi Uzama was there, and also there was one girl from Bihar, and she was a facilitator. So what was happening? We were in the same auto, but the population of the auto was much. So at that time we were adjusting here and there, and somehow that Masi Uzama targeting the particular girl, like facilitator, and they were just having eye contact with each other. Somehow Masi Uzama was acknowledging, or somewhere he was accepting, oh my god, now from outside of the FEA we are a kind of a casual person, so we can just talk casually. So he was opening up a kind of the freedom to us so that he could just talk and just put the girls in his radar. Are you getting? So I was really very much shocked. Oh my God, what he was doing? Because see, trainer has some kind of the vibes. You must like you may be not aware of that, but yes, they have
Yes, they are
because they are.
actually he is trying to impress the girls with the help of this power that is being a trainer. I know
Yes,
this
yes,
kind of
big,
stuff. People always used
yes.
to just impress the girls to just get the attention. They will do anything.
He was completely
Actually,
hallucinating the girls, and the girls somewhere being attracted towards him. Oh my God! And I just became.
actually,
I was
the
thinking
thing
I
is,
should have sit in replace of the Masi Uzama, but somehow I didn't get a chance.
actually, the thing is, Masi Ulzma is young, and the thing is, he has just
Testosterone
joined
level is
a.
high.
You can say that, and it's winter time, so it may be at its peak.
Oh my, the particular girl was looking so nice.
The thing is, Masi Uljuma is new at in FEA, and he is from Bihar. And the thing
Yes,
is, in Bihar, there is less opportunity for people who are short in height. Masi Uljuma is not someone with great in height. Yeah, although he looks young, maybe due to his age or whatever you can say, but the thing which he finds very difficult in FEA is unable to impress girls due to his
yes.
posture.
Due to
So
his,
he tries all the tricks. He tries all the tricks, showing his importance or showing. Means he tries many things, but the thing is, ultimately, this is not the way a trainer should behave. Maybe after 6 months or 8 months, he will learn that for the trainers, they should be polite and they should come out with all that things. If he doesn't, I
yes,
don't think he is going to survive in this organization because the rage he has in the face and the way he is
he's going to kill
training
others.
and providing feedback is not the way a trainer should do.
Yes, I can see that he doesn't use any kind of the word to appreciate the facilitator. He doesn't use a single word.
I
The
I
would
was
thing
really,
is, the thing is, he thinks that he is the most knowledgeable person, but when he encounters with person who has more personality than him, means more height than him, more knowledge than him. Then he was like, oh, what should I do? Then in his cunning mind, he come up with the idea, okay, I need to diminish him in front of all the class or girls so that my value should increase up to
Yes.
one level.
Yeah, he thinks the same.
But if a trainer does this, he no longer will be in the training zone. Okay, he will get negative feedbacks, and just like means one day I observed this, and many provided feedback him like that. If he continues to do so, he will always get the negative feedback, and there will be a time then he will be thrown out of the field. That's it.
Yes, right.
I have seen such
Yeah,
circumstances like teacher is teaching, right? And so now teacher is then in certain position, and now the beautiful girls are then students. So now he will also try to impress in such a way that, and then when after he completed all these impression and all that, and then the girl will ask the number of the teacher, and then teacher will just put out their call and see I got a number. Oh my God, this kind of thing is also happening, and it has already been
yes,
happened,
yes.
and just people are enjoying. They
Okay,
are not
this
just
quality.
they are not worried about position or something, but they are just trying to impress the girls. That is the thing.
Actually, the
And
thing
these,
is, for female girls, a male teacher with who is who is good looking and speaks well and in a better position, and if single, then is a golden opportunity. And that goes with boys also. If they see a young beautiful girl teaching them, whether senior or junior, it doesn't matter. As boys are boys, for
we
them,
feel
auntie is okay, auntie is also okay, girl is also okay, everything is okay.
whatever is
Okay.
coming in Jolly, we should welcome.
So the same thing goes with them also.
Yes,
Even
definitely.
in my branch at second session, there are, I think, 17 girls. And every time they do like, sir, 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 I got so irritated. Okay, you can do your job. Why you every time, sir, do this, sir, do this, sir, do this. So they want attention. That's
Yes.
it.
Yes, they are trying to control you. They are
No,
showing their own.
they are not trying to control me. They are trying to get my attention, so that
See,
if I have attention on a particular girl, then the process goes na.
see, feel they feel
If I don't pay attention, if I don't pay attention to any girl, then how come the process will start?
Yes.
you're blocking the process by not showing
I
attention.
have to do that, but as I am working as a facilitator, I am a married person. What is the use of doing all
No, no,
this?
definitely. Yes.
For
That,
you people, it might look interesting because you are single, you have lots of opportunity, you
no,
can
man.
flow, you can flow very easily. But for me, I have to control.
Yes, but the thing is that I do acknowledge whenever I enter the class and just see the people, I don't see in that way. Like somewhere that my perspective becomes changed at that time. Right? I don't want to
I
indulge
don't,
in
I
things.
don't, I
Just
don't know about you because you are a very confusing person. When you share something, I was always in dilemma. Oh, this is the same person who says that I am going to fuck every trainer, and now he is reciting poem. So how
Oh
can I
my
trust
God.
your words?
Vikram, did you say this? Are you saying this kind of shit? Oh my God.
no, I want to fuck their
Every
knowledge.
time, every time he is saying like that. Okay, Alicia. Okay, Mantasha. Okay, this. Okay, that. He never talks about any boy. This is the first time he has talked about. What is the name of the trainer? Masi. Every time he talks about. Okay, this is the trainer. This is the this. This is this. This is good. This is bad. This that this that all.
Yeah, I was sharing the qualities of these trainers.
Okay, so I
So
got
why
the
you are
point.
saying that I got
But
sent
see,
mood now?
Okay, I got the point.
in
So now when
the
Vikram
beauty,
will just take the lecture, then Vikram will just judge the girl. Okay, she's good looking. Then she will just call her. Come here, come here. Let me help you out.
stop recording, man. Everything is revealed.
What? But don't upload it because all the secrets will be revealed with that,
Yes.
especially Vikram's secret.
Hmm.
See, still my testosterone level is in peak.
That is going to that is not going to help you because every time your testosterone level is this, but it doesn't work.
Man, it will work. I will just make you feel sweat.
When it will work after 90.
Okay, Rohit was there, Bittu was there. Did they perform on the stage?
Yes, Rohit was like this. He was dancing 360 degree in front of board, and instead of teaching students or facilitator, he was entering in the whiteboard.
I really just want to see that. I'm so much eager to see Rohit and Bittu.
And
How do they
yes,
present themselves?
and he was repeating one sentence, I think 4 or 5 times,
Oh my
because
God.
sentence formation is the part where he stuck with. He is more focused on grammar learning instead of speaking. Only go with that. It is not going to have any impact on your
When
presentation.
it comes to English, like grammar is not that much needed. Otherwise, we will lose the touch of fluency.
Look, the very first thing you need to understand is if someone is trying to speak, he needs to form sentences in his head. Means whatever he wants to convey, please form it in your head and then start to convey. If you start learning grammar, and grammar is not a way you are going to learn speaking. Okay, this is not
Yes.
the way, because understand the very fact. How do we learn Hindi? We learn by listening. The same thing goes with English also. More you
I'm
listen, the
really
more
so.
you.
I'm also really just so much worry and in a dilemma. Also, like in upcoming training, I have to just go with Asis and Vishal. And what would happen is once we just enter in the class and the Asis or Vishal is about to give some presentation, so I may just get a chance to give a feedback to them. So at the time, what I I should just write for them. Otherwise, they will just pull me down.
No, say positive things you find in their presentation. That's it. Why to pull others like
But see, there is a
Ashish?
ego also. The ego also exists in the body.
Ego exists in the mind, not in the body.
No, no, but yes, body or mind. Mind is connected to the body, and so body, mind is also comes under body.
Let Huzaifa share something from his end. He might be feeling what these guys are talking about. Training,
No,
Yes,
training,
Josefa
training.
is.
And
I had a weird experience when we were just performing physics practicals. Now, when we are in the college, we are allowed to wear any kind of clothes, right? So there were modern girls only, like Karina Kapoor, Pooh, right? You have seen Pooh in
Hmm.
this Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. So she used to wear that kind of clothes, right? And so we are not that kind of guy. We always feel shy when it comes to this kind of girl. We don't even we even ignore talking to this kind of girls. But on the other hand, there are one guy who just when it is coming to performing the practicals, he used to come right and he used to slap on the back of this girl each and every time. And he just
Oh
used
my.
to slap on the back and run away. And now these girls used to find, okay, who is that guy? And then there will roaming hustle bustle, and that professor will come and then they will ask questions. And maybe 15 to 20 minutes are just like waste. Like but this kind of mischief and this kind of things were happening in our faculty. And so it is very much. I mean, you need to just monitor yourself what kind of clothes you are wearing. Right? It has a huge impact when it is into college and all
Yes.
this. And this is the
See,
worst experience I have encountered till now.
Actually, the thing is freedom. Okay, girls share that we have a freedom to wear. So boys have a freedom to think whatever they want to think. Freedom goes side by side. They have a freedom to wear anything. Boys have a freedom to do anything. I am enjoying my democratic right. She is enjoying her democratic right.
Yes. Josefa, you must know why do girls wear these kinds of clothes? To call out the person indirectly. They use indirect approach.
Yes, this is the kind of trigger. This is the kind of trigger only. Because
Yes,
see, it depends upon the girls only most of the time. Why girls are called more required to be more cultural and more productive? Because they it's their duty, right? And when you are not doing performing your duty, and when some man or boy is mischieving with you, then it is not his problem. It is your problem. You are just prompting them. You are the main
yes.
center of thing, right?
Sometimes it's all about the way they have been just become a hybrid in within no time, and also their just body structures have a drastic change. And yes, even they don't want, but the way they just wear the different kind of clothes, it reveals their whole body.
Yes,
So somewhere girl doesn't want to show their or reveal their just body, but it would be revealed automatically, right? And the people are celebrated. People are mouth watering. Oh my God! Now I have
yes.
just got something. So it's a kind of the bet from the
I
girl
have
side
seen
as well.
I have seen such women and girls. I mean, we as a man can feel shy, but they are not shy. They are not worried. I have seen that kind of ladies.
Yes, yes. That is why they are so much open to show their just cleavage in the different kind of the social media,
Yes, I have
and
seen
all are
this kind
just
of stuff
real.
happening in bank also. Like a cashier is just showing the stuff, and then the uncle will just enjoy the moment while paying the cash. Oh my God.
Because see, in bank there are a lot of rush and there are a lot of the chaos happens. So to just curb the crowd, they have to do something. You know? They
Yes.
have to do surplus things so that everything